Not anymore. I don't see it.
Right, like it works. And then
He now wears my clothes because they fit him better.
It's funny.
you're happy with all of it. So
I am. I really am. And I've noticed that after we both did the lipo together, our diet has changed together. Like we're not eating as much meat, we don't eat junk food, no fast food. We've really, I think, owned in on our diet and really we're eating a lot healthier.
No, I just don't ever want to go through that process again. I don't like food. Food is not my friend. I don't care.
I would do it again, but I don't think we need to.
do you feel like just what? Like you're just not as hungry, or just like, no, we just went through
Are you kidding me? I can eat a cow right now. I'm starving every day.
No way.
Yes, I am. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
You're just like, we just went through all that pain, and now that pain is a reminder, like, just shut your mouth and don't eat, because
Yes.
You know how they say
I get it.
You're hangry. I am always hangry.
I agree.
All
get it.
day.
I get it. What about, is there, who has been just like another difficult client? Doesn't have
I
to
don't
be
have
housewife.
difficult clients.
Really?
I honestly, they're never difficult. And even if they're a difficult human being, when they come into the boutique, they put their purse down.
You know what's weird? You know what I got to say is really weird? And the more difficult are the agents, the managers, the publicists. They are more difficult to work with than when you just contact the celebrity directly and work directly with the celebrity. That's what I got to say. And they don't have
telling me, honey. You are telling me, like,
and they don't have to be, because it's not doing good for it's making their client look bad. And the client is not the one with the drama and the issues. It's their team, if you will.
No, it's just because when they come in, they understand and appreciate the work that I do.
Yeah.
And according to that, they respect the art. They truly, truly respect the art. They respect what I'm doing. They respect the direction that I'm going to take it in. They know they're part of the journey with me. They know that I'm there for them unconditionally. They know that I listen to them. I hear what they're saying. I'm trying to accommodate what some of their, insecurities are. I'm trying to accommodate what their fears are. It's like therapy.
Yeah.
I do, let's say there's an hour that we're going to spend together. I'm doing 59 minutes of therapy and 1 minute of designing the dress and putting it together the next few minutes after that.
Yeah.
And they love it. So they feel secure. They feel comfortable.
What about, no, I mean, that makes sense. And same thing here. I've had like, there's not agents and managers involved every time, but plenty of times. And then you get on and someone's like mentioning something in the first 5 minutes and it's like, oh, so you really don't care if we talk about this. I was told if I bring this up, I'm going to be taken out back and shot. But, it's never the person you're like, you don't care if we talk about this. Like your
really don't.
Team
really don't.
A lecture not to bring this up. And now that you brought it up, guess what? It's not my fault. Now I'm going to talk about it,
Exactly.
I'm so glad you're doing your over 500 shows now. And, this is exciting.
I can't believe we were 81. That's crazy. And you've done almost 500. Wow.
And you guys
What's your favorite show? And be careful what you say.
Well, of course, you guys were one of my favorite shows, obviously. For me, it's like personal ones. Like, for instance, like Susan Lucci. Like, for me, she had nothing to promote. There's no reason for her to do my show. It was just a friend. It like got to her assistant. And it just like, who doesn't love Susan Lucci? Like,
just
so
fun, right?
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, this is an icon. I mean, this is the biggest daytime TV star that it will ever exist. I don't care what you say. There's others, but this is the number one. And she's amazing.
Yeah, of course.
And she's nice. So just like something like that is just a like, wow, it's like personal. It's just more like.
And didn't she finally win an Emmy, like after losing for like 20 something years? She finally won.
Listen, we talked about Betty. I mean, she was on Hot in Cleveland, Susan. She was on the, so like, just like someone like that, like I've had her on twice. So now maybe not as much. I'm like a typical Gemini, and this is why I'm single, because like I'm always, well, not always, but like that shiny thing behind the door is always interesting. So now that she's been on twice, maybe she's like, but at the time, like Fran Drescher was like oh my God, like Fran Drescher's coming on my show. Like, who doesn't love
I
Fran?
love Fran.
Oh my
Like,
God, you should have Renee.
Have you had Renee Taylor on?
No, but it's so funny. People have asked me, they even have a friend that I should have Renee Taylor on.
You
That's
should
right.
totally
She was
have
on
Renee
season
Taylor.
1. She's in our very first
Okay.
episode, season 1, and she's a really good friend. He's done so many gowns for her. She's so funny.
See, we talk to her all the time. So
Yeah.
you should. I'm gonna tell her.
I'll connect you with her.
And you know, if
You know,
want-
she's doing her one woman show.
Yeah.
so she can promote that here. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay,
Paul
you
made the
go for
gown
that.
for her live show.
So
She's
that's
beautiful.
That's great. But like, so then like a Fran, like, listen, find me someone that says something bad in Hollywood about Susan Lucci or Fran Drescher. I can't find anything. Like they're just,
Yeah.
you talk about just nice people. They're just
She's so
wonderful.
sweet.
How about this, David? Find somebody that can say bad things about Patrik or me. You can't.
Well,
One bitch, Peggy Salahian can.
people,
Well, she talks, but nobody listens.
you guys, people love you guys. So just, I think those two like kind of stand out. Maybe others, I feel like there's others, but those are usually the two that are just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
That's-
know.
that's
It's just,
nice that you connect with them on a different.
yeah, and just
really
where
good.
it's like I would do this even if this wasn't my job. Like I have an hour of your time, and like what is this? Like what is my life? Like I love you. So I think
Yeah.
there's others, but like those are two good ones. You know, and you can't always tell, but I just was like, you know, just I don't know. There's a difference when you're really invested in it. You're like, this is a
Yeah,
great-
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's nice though. That's nice.
What about? Do you watch Housewives or any of this reality TV? Like, what do you
Yeah,
think?
we love Heather Dubrow. I love her, man. She's wow.
She's me in a female package.
Because it's very mixed. It's very mixed out there. If you take the temperature, lots of people are thrilled Heather's back. A lot of people aren't. You love Heather Dubrow.
I like her. I think she's
But
real.
you know
I
what?
think she's,
We've always liked her, not
Yeah.
from now, but we also like Terry. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a different relationship, obviously. But she says it the way it is.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
very
Whether you like it or
accurate.
hate it, she says it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I feel there's something about her. I put her in like the Ramona category. Like there's something about her. To me, she is interesting to watch. She has that quality that you just can't look away. I don't know. I think she steals the scene she's in. That's just my opinion. And right, I've had Terry on the show with Heather. Like I love Terry. They're nice. They're nice to
Yeah.
But
me.
we're
good people.
we're Switzerland. Like when during COVID, we sent masks to Emily Simpson, to Bronwyn Wyndham Burke. We sent masks to Elizabeth Vargas. Who else did we send masks
Love
to? Like all of them.
Vargas.
Yeah.
As a
All of them.
person, Elizabeth and we became
Yeah.
buddies.
I love her. She's cool.
Elizabeth.
Very
Yep,
cool.
totally nice, normal person. I like
David, can we
her.
pause 1 second?
Yes,
Okay. You edit this, right? It doesn't go all the way
yes,
straight through.
this will be.
Okay, because it's telling me my computer, I got to plug it in.
I know mine was having some issue, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
I'm so glad you're doing well, though. That's important.
Listen, the show has really, it's become a real thing. Like, who knew? It makes money. People come on. It gets press. It's like I feel like it's what I love to do. It's a lot of work.
It's your baby that you've worked so hard to raise, and now you're enjoying it differently. That's special.
And you know what it is like when you work for yourself, like year 2 is easier than year 1, year 3. So it's like, it's harder in a way, but not really. Like certain things are just that used to be, now things come to you.